it certainly then appeared to you that former Minister Cele was someone who could assist you and did assist you.
He did assist me.
Your
Yes.
firearms were all returned.
Yes.
Did you know of Matlala? Anything about him? Or did you know of him as a businessman, business person?
It's exactly what I'm saying, that I read about him 2 weeks before I met him. And I was saying to myself, when I continue to engage with him and I see him and I see his records, I ask myself, how did he manage to fly below radar for him to know? Because most of his kind, one would know. Before there is a story about him on the paper and the money, I didn't know him.
I'm going to take this opportunity, Commissioner, to just to reference what former Minister Bheki Cele said in Parliament about this Vimos Cat Matlala. Apart from, in the statement, I did mention how much Cat Matlala told me about his financial transactions with Minister Bheki Cele. Now, there is something, I believe the Commission will have access to that. The Commission should perhaps direct its attention to the crime intelligence in their archives. There is something called Boko Haram. It was a presentation, intelligence presentation, which was presented to the former Minister Bheki Cele. I'm going to give a bit description about the presentation. Commissioners, it was 6 pages. The Boko Haram, it talks to a man who was known as John Wick. This John Wick appears on the presentation of the intelligence presentation which was presented to Minister Bheki Cele. It has a picture of John Wick, his ID number, it has his previous convictions, pending cases, and everything, all the matters that were withdrawn against him. It was in 2018 October, Commissioner. Commissioner, John Wick is Vimos Cat Matlala. Even the picture is showing that.
So he's also phoning you and telling you he's heard what happened.
Yes.
And he asked you to go to Durban.
Yes.
Why?
He said there is someone that he knows that he thinks he can help me regarding this problem of harassment.
Okay. Did he mention a name?
Yes.
Or did he just...
Yes.
Whose name did he mention?
The former Minister Bheki Cele.
So he told you to come to Durban and to meet with former Minister Bheki Cele.
Yes.
And why would it be necessary for you to meet with former Minister Cele?
Because he said he will help me to tell these people to stop harassing me.
Firstly, did you know of Matlala? Anything about him? Or did you know of him as a businessman, business person?
It's exactly what I'm saying, that I read about him 2 weeks before I met him. And I was saying to myself, when I continue to engage with him and I see him and I see his records, I ask myself, how did he manage to fly below radar for him to know? Because most of his kind, one would know. Before there is a story about him on the paper and the money, I didn't know him.
So when do you meet him and where do you meet him?
I met him on the 23rd of December. It was in Durban at the Beverly Hills Hotel.
Okay. Is that the first time you meet him?
Mr. Bheki Cele?
Yeah.
Yes.
You didn't know him before then, other than being previous Minister of Police?
No, I just knew him as being the previous police minister.
Yeah. Okay. And did he give you any indication that he knew about you and what you do and your business interests? This is Minister Cele.
You mean while we were speaking?
Yeah. Did he say, oh no, I know you, I read about you, I heard about you?
Yeah, actually, he knew about my problem and when I was explaining it to him, but he didn't. I think he didn't know the face, maybe, but the name and what was happening, he knew about it.
Okay. So when you met him, was it your impression or clear impression that he knew about these raids on your property?
No, he told me when I was explaining him my problem. He was aware of it.
He was aware of it, okay. And then you say at paragraph 37 in the last line that Minister Cele then requested you to withdraw the court proceedings. And you describe it here as a gesture of goodwill, and he assured you that he would assist.
Yes.
You confirm that, what he said?
Yes, he said to me before he will.
Now, former Minister Bheki Cele says now he only met him in December 2024. Now, one will ask again. He even said he didn't know him. He invited him to his house, and it was a freebie. He had to take it.
Talk to his people to stop harassing me. I must withdraw this court interdict. And then it was the night before the matter was supposed to sit in court. Then I called my then lawyer. I gave him those instructions that he must just cancel everything. Then I've cancelled everything. And then he took a phone in front of me. And then he said to me that he's calling Lieutenant General Kumalo. Then he called him while I was with him. And then he told him that, listen, this guy, he just got between a Zulu war, but he's not a threat to us in any way whatsoever. But obviously, I couldn't hear on the other end what Mr. Kumalo was saying to him. But after the call, he said to me, it's okay, when you go back to Pretoria, you can go to the police station and fetch your firearms.
Asked to sign for the release of your firearms?
You mean registered when they booked them in?
Yeah, in the police station.
I don't know whether they were registered or not, but when I went to fetch them, I found them where they put I think it's evidence or something. So I went there inside there, and then they gave back my firearms. So I don't know whether they were registered or not. That I can't tell, I don't know.
But did you go to the police station to fetch your firearms?
Yes. At Brooklyn Police Station.
Brooklyn?
Yes.
Okay. So, I'm going to deal with your interaction with Mogotsi and those WhatsApps in a bit more detail later. But let me just complete the narrative in relation to your relationship or your interaction with former Minister Cele.
Yes.
So when you we deal with it at from paragraph 74 onwards in your statement on page 18. You got it?
Yes, sir.
At the bottom?
Yes.
So you say that in your December meeting, that would have been on 23rd of December. You showed Minister Cele your phone, and you told him that this Brown Mogotsi was busy asking you for money. And then you say you told Minister Cele that you were going to block Mogotsi since Cele was able to assist you.
And I should also share, it's within those messages between me and Cat Matlala. The story that Minister Bheki Cele was in Cat's house, it is true. We actually had to arrest Minister Cele at that time. He was affected by this POCA Act, the Proceed of Crime Act.
But former Minister Cele then tells you not to block Mogotsi because Mogotsi will lead you to Minister Mkhunu. And his advice to you was that you must keep on entertaining Brown Mogotsi. You confirm that?
Yes, I confirm that.
So just maybe elaborate and expand a bit on that statement.
Okay.
Yeah.
For me to elaborate that, I think I need to go back to the second raid from my house.
Yeah.
Because when they came for the second, not for the raid actually, when they came to arrest me for the spare key of my safe. So when they left, I actually called Brown. And then I told him that, listen, these people that are harassing me are here. And he said to me, you know what, I need to bring specialized investigators to come here and then see actually who are these people and then who are they, who did they report to. And then he said to me, but these people are not from Pretoria. So you need to, you'll see on the proof of purchase from my bank statements that I paid him. He said to me, you need to book them accommodation. So send me money so I can book for them accommodation. I said, but you said to me that you're working from the office of the minister. So why must I pay the police to do investigation? So I said to him, okay, can you arrange that I see the minister? Then I tell him that why must I pay for police investigation? And he said, no, the minister now is not available. Do you really need help or not? And then I actually gave him the money. I sent him that money. And then
Political level.
What links did this company have with Minister Cele?
Commissioner?
What links did,
Oh,
did Medicare 24 have with Minister Cele?
Yeah.
And what do you base that statement on?
When the information comes, says this company is being awarded a 360 million tender. And the source says, I can tell you, Minister Bheki Cele is having interest in this particular tender. Now, the question is, what interest? Now, earlier, Commissioner was saying, my question is based on at the moment when you receive information. Now, I do not know if I should continue to explain what then happened or I should stick to when I receive the information, Commissioner.
All I want is, do you have a basis for saying that there was this link? That's all.
Yes, there are bases. There are bases, Commissioner.
Do you care sharing those bases with us?
Correctly so, Commissioner. The tender was awarded during the tenure of Minister Bheki Cele.
Allegedly. Allegedly. Oh, allegedly. My people, my people, my people.